Living life is communication. Communication between ourselves, other people, and batteries. Yeah, batteries. Now the question is, am I crazy? And the answer is yes, I am. But what I'm going to say in this video makes sense. So, if you are interested, stay tuned. Sometimes we might dislike something, some situation, or some people. And it is fine. We have this right to dislike things. The question is, does this mean that there is indeed something wrong with the thing, situation, or person? Well, to answer this question, I first have to mention philosophy. And according to philosophy, things don't have an essence by themselves. So, for example, this battery. Focus. Thank you. This battery does not have an essence. So, depending on the person would see this battery in a different way. How can I explain this? Let's imagine the word dog. In my case, I had great experiences with dogs. Since I was a child, I always enjoyed pets and especially dogs. So, when someone comes to me and say dog or dogs, I have this positive energy towards dogs. Now let's imagine a different person. A person that when younger was maybe chased by a dog, maybe bitten by a dog. Well, this person will probably hate dogs, or at least dislike dogs. So when this person hears the word dog, a negativity might arise. In my case, is a positivity, and the other person's case is negativity. So this means there is no essence to the word dog. The thing is, we are working here in the past. When I was younger, I had good times with dogs, so I like them. My hypothetical person didn't have a great time with dogs, so this person disliked dogs. Past. The thing is, the way we perceive reality and everything that surrounds us, it's not related only to the past, but also to the present. I had this idea when I was reading a book. I decided to read a book, and it was a terrible book. A really terrible book. It was so bad that I had to abandon it, which is something I usually don't do. I just stop reading a book if it's really terrible. And it was. So I abandoned it, time passed, and a while later I thought, I should give a try again. Important fact here. This time later wasn't too long. I think 2 months mostly. So I got the book again, started reading it again, and it was awesome. How is it possible that in so short amount of time my opinion of the book changed so much? How is it possible? Some people might say, oh, you were not prepared to read the book. Well, in 2 months, I don't believe I changed that much. What happened is, when I read and when I tried to read the book for the first time, my life was kinda crazy. I had a lot of things to do. I was struggling. So my persona, my mood wasn't the best. And so when I started reading it, I had this tendency, I was prone to dislike it. And I indeed did dislike it. 2 months later, some things had fixed themselves. Things were way better, and I was more prone to like the book, which I indeed did like it. Let's say I can duplicate myself. So here I am, duplicating myself, and here we are. This is the first me and the second one. Now, the first one, I am happy. And the second one is kind of unhappy. And let's say we both see this battery. Focus. Come on. Well, you get the idea. We both see this battery. I am happy. So I see it and I think, nice battery. Now the second me, angry, sees the battery and he thinks, I don't like it. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of funny there, or not. The example of the duplication and the battery. My point is, and it's something I kind of believe also with food, the happier we are or the healthier we are more prone to react to things in a better way. And on the other side, if we are sad, angry, or hungry, or whatever, our tendency is to see things with a worse vision and to dislike things mostly. Again, it depends on each person, but you can, if you analyze yourself, you will see that it is indeed the case. If you're angry, you don't want to talk to people, you don't want to meet new people, you just want to, I don't know, be inside your anger. If you're too happy, you might go to an adventure and to meet different people. Now, one thing to notice is that both situations might be dangerous in a way. The first one is obvious. If I am angry, I will dislike things that might be good. So I could waste experiences and whatever. The other thing, the other situation, is something I saw a lot of times when people are so happy and they might meet someone, they might get themselves in a situation, and because they are so happy, they might not judge this person or this situation so well. So they might find themselves in trouble because they didn't judge it properly. Both the situations might be considered with caution. Of course, it's way better to be happy than sad or whatever. But it comes to the conclusion that things don't have an essence by themselves. I would say that in a way, reality is kind of communication between ourselves and everything else. But communication even with objects like a battery. Kind of funny. If you made this far into this video, and if you like it, find it entertaining, enjoyable, or useful somehow, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment your opinion, and yeah, see you next time.